5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Your turn to pick. Your turn to pick.
Belle. Belle.
Life stealer. Fire.
Prepare for battle.
No chains can hold me. Yes, master.
30 seconds to battle.
Lives for the taking. Yes, master.
Got it.
Lives to steal. You can't make me. Let me at them.
Bel, padala ako nung ano.
My pleasure. No chains can hold me.
Tama ng isa.
Finally!
Huwag ka magdaan dyan.
I creep forward. Lives to steal.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes, Master. I scramble. Lives to steal.
This is a promise.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I'm under attack.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes, Master.
Worthy tribute.
You can't make me.
Your
Pasok
middle
ako sa
tower
Ebel
is
tapos
under
gulong
attack.
tayo.
Yes, Master. Finally, the death.
Got it.
Sir.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Sounds better from within.
Your middle tower is under attack.
The spirit weak.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Time is money.
My master. Yes, master.
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Think of their lives. Invisibility.
Got it.
Yes, master. I see.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Daddy.
Time is money.
Not yet. Finally. Rip you up.
Your top tower is under attack.
An exceptional one. Yes, master.
Darwin structures are fortified. Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
It's not done yet. Damage.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Lives to steal.
Your middle tower is under attack. Worthy turret.
The whole bunch of punches.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Ay,
Your
no, may
bottom
sinugod
tower
kasi.
has fallen.
Yes, master.
Has fallen.
I scramble. Not yet.
Got it.
No chains can hold me.
Worthy tribute.
Lives to steal.
Invisibility.
Yes. As the master requires.
Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your top tower is falling.
It's not done. Yes, master.
Time is money.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes.
Invisibility.
Is under attack.
Saw your death the moment you were born.
The tribute. bottom shrine has fallen.
Well, well, it's been a while since I came this far south.
Your turn to ban. Five seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Your turn to pick.
What an enchanting day for battle! Uh-huh.
Prepare for battle.
Mm-hmm. Prancing on. Spoink. Gambling on. Buckle down. Yes.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah. Enchanting. Skip ahead.
battle begins.
Ready or not, here I come. It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
First.
Nimbly I go. Hoofing it. Spike. With skipping grace. Foraging. Dough. Here I come. There they are.
First.
Horns out. Let's race. I spring. Run along. Yes. And there. Come on. Sproink. Nimbly I go. Spike! Mm-hmm. After him! Yeah! Foraging! Yeah! Skip ahead!
Sustains.
Yes!
Rift reward.
Uh-huh! Spoink!
Ba't hindi mo nakita?
Okay! Spoink!
Uy, gusto ko yung AoE rin.
Let's race! It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Enchanting. Yes. Attack. Puffin it. Golden. Gambling on. I spring. My dapples darken. Here I come. With skipping grace. Prancing on. Enchanting. Nimbly I go. My sprites are with us. Boink. This is fun. Thanks for trying.
Wala kasi ako yung status eh.
Yes. Hey, I'm the predator. On the wild track. Denied. Yeah. Here I come. Skip ahead. New tracks to follow. Foraging. Let's race. I'll trample you. Hoofing it. Swank. Okay.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I spring. Get
Your
him.
bottom tower is under attack.
I'm natural. Yeah.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Come on, sprites.
Your middle tower is under attack.
And back, fresh as a
Your middle
cloud.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Prep denied. With skipping grace. There they are.
Never refuse gold.
Yeah.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Let's race. The buck stops here.
Your
Gambling
middle
on.
tower has
Healing
fallen.
power. Nimbly I go. I spring. Skip ahead. Yeah. Enchanting. Foraging. Yes. Okay. I'm learning the old ways. Spike. Hoofing it. It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Sprank. Here I come. Gambling on. After him. Uh-huh. Tailing it. Prancing on.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Sprank. Charmed, I'm sure. Nimbly I go. Okay. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Spike! Come down!
Shade in searing heat.
Skip ahead. Foraging.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Buckle down. Yes. With skipping grace. Enchanting. Mm-hmm. Let's race. Spoink.
You were
Prancing on. Let's race.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Huffing it. Nimbly I go.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Spoink. Horns out.
never refuse gold given.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Here I come.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, let's do this.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes. Go for a dough. Yeah. Yes! Hilarious! Foraging! With skipping grace. My sprites are with us. Trample you. This is fun. Attack. Come on. On the wild track.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Enchanting.
Your top tower is under attack.
Sprank.
Your top tower has fallen.
Gambling on. Spoink. Uh-huh. Hi, tearing it. I'm getting better at this. I spring. Skip ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where are you going? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here I come. Yes. I'll trample you. Yes. Foraging. Puffin it. Okay. Sprank?
Is here.
Prancing on. Gambling on. Skip ahead. This is fun. Spoink. With skipping grace. stops here.
structures are fortified.
Enchanting.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Come on. I spring.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah. Come on, sprites. It's just love. Won't be making that mistake twice.
Is under attack. Radiant structures
race.
are fortified.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Nimbly I go. Enchanting. Foraging. A natural. Puffin it.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Let's race.
Never refuse gold given.
Point. Yeah.
Meet ma'am.
Here I come. How enchanting. Horns out.
Your bottom tower is under attack. The enemy's top tower has fallen.
It's a hop,
Your
skip, and a
bottom
jump.
tower is under your bottom tower has fallen.
Skip ahead.
The enemy's middle tower.
I spring.
Invisibility.
Prancing on. Gambling on.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
There they are. Skipping grass.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Yes. Heroes. Wild track.
Your bottom tower
Pray tell.
has fallen. Your bottom tower has fallen.
go.
Your top shrine is under attack. Your top shrine is under your attack. Top shrine
Okay.
has fallen.
Skip ahead.
Bested.
Here I come. Enchanting.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your top tower has fallen.
With skipping grace. Yeah.
Radiant structures are falling.
Sprank.
Your top tower is under
New
attack.
tracks to follow. Nimbly I go. Healing power. Foraging. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Gambling on. Huffing it.
Your top tower is under attack.
Okay. I'm getting better. I guess you're mortal then. Yes. Spike.
Your top tower
Hey,
is under
I'm a predator.
Sustains good revenge.
Yeah. Prancing on. Uh-huh. There they are. Better all the time. No power. Where are you going? There's no shame in it. Huffing it. Foraging.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Sprank. Yes. Uh-huh. My dapples darken. After him. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Gambling on. Here I come.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Nimbly I go. I'll trample you. On the wild yeah.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Let's race. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I just sharpened my spear and I'm ready to go.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your top barracks are under attack.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Buckle down. Sproink. Hightail it. Skip ahead. Get him. Dancing on. And better. Rambling on. Enchanting. I'll trample you. Nimbly I go. With skipping grace. Sproink. This is fun. Let's race. Foraging.
Barracks are under attack.
Terrell is getting a little bit stubborn here. I'm a little bit surprised actually that he's kind of staying around here and attacking that gateway because he's not doing any more damage. He's going back into drones and Terrell is going to try to transition out of it.
This is such a great rush on this map, but because of that, Protoss players very prepared. Classic all over it. The Phoenix shuts down both.
Saying they were outplayed, but a good run overall.
Good run, felt more like a marathon, I'm sure, for them, you know, tournament into a tournament into a tournament with a lot of best of threes. I think the stats had 3 maps less than Fnatic online. And Fnatic has this lineup since August, and they don't even have it for a month. It tells you that it's been a pretty exhausting and busy month for Liquid, and it's going to be an exciting lineup for sure once they have time to add a little more depth to the game.
And placing above Cloud9 now. Said himself, we haven't had a chance to crack.
Exactly. I think that is the most exciting thing about Liquid. We can see what they already have achieved with this short period of time. Imagine now they're going to be able to go back home, play Pro League, play a lot of practice games, and just build out of the experience that they have gained out of these tournaments. So definitely, they're probably the most exciting team to see what the future holds for them.
Yeah, we'll see what time does to Liquid as well. Lots of exciting questions we'll start to ask of them next time we find them on a big stage. We'll bring up the bracket though, because indeed the best and last game of IEM Katowice is upon us tomorrow. Our grand final, a best of 5. Astralis and FaZe previously met last year, and now FaZe not only getting revenge, but now have a chance versus Fnatic, a team that they fell foul to earlier in the tournament for that semi-final spot. I'm excited. I'm excited to know if Fnatic can put up a fight. I think that's going to be the big question.
I think obviously the win that they had at this tournament is a big help in terms of just getting over that mental barrier. Maybe not necessarily for the core 3, the experienced guys, JW.
Then Boars and everyone else working. And they're TPing in. Wow, this could be quick.
Very close.
It's going to take too long for Jirax. But they do find one other target. LeBron. Fly commits the death ward. And that's a 3 killing streak, actually, ended off LeBron's. 310 gold for Fly.
Definitely a great courier snipe, though, because basically Na'Vi knows that they're not going to be fighting anytime soon because of the Aegis, so sees the courier, goes for it. Nice snake. So,
get some extra cash. Necrobook level 2 completed on General. Didn't go all Blink Daggers. There's no jump in initiation. So let's watch this fight once more. So the song is up, but the TPs are coming in thick and fast.
He also used his Ghost Scepter right away as soon as it ended. So the Meteor Hammer does actually hit at the end, excuse me. Is mostly the fact that he actually just wasn't taking any physical damage at the start of the fight, was what it was. It would have helped for the Meteor Hammer to be upfront damage as well, except for afterwards, because at that point he was able to morph. So kind of like a combination of those two things. Ghost Scepter and then no Meteor Hammer.
Goodbye, Lily.
Maybe.
It was really nice knowing you. Silenced up, silenced up.
Okay, there's 3
just lack of the silencers on top. There's such a long duration control as well. Like that's like from the max silence, it can be 6 seconds. Right now it's at 5. And then you add the ES into it.
That ability's so good. Silence. The ability silence, not the status effect.
Just in general, it's great to silence heroes.
That was cool. That's like a I planted a ward here trick. Watch the sentry. It'll come. Maybe. It's maybe too obvious.
This is when they got to put the observer ward on the bottom side.
Maybe too heavy.
Yeah, no, here comes the sentry. Sentry's coming out to crystallize. He's like, okay, I got this, boys. Ready?
And that is how you beat a carry.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Dude, net worth is wrecked, crystallize. 100 less. Maybe he didn't buy it.
It's like, where is it? Where is this? Just where? Wait, and then 200 gold. Oh, he put another sentry. It's like he did it somewhere around here, right?
Dude, and the best part, that's like him just like wasting some time because he didn't have anything else to do. So he's like, maybe we'll get some wards out of this. And not only that, but like Razor was sitting there like, let me bring this sentry out. Let me put the sentry down. He could have done something. Space created, dude. Creative way.
Well, they know where not to put an observer ward down. Oh, LeBron, there's your 3rd sentry going down, and it's too far out of range of the observer and sentry. 3 swings and a miss. Does this mean you're out? Like,
got no items. Yeah, I think he is.
Well, sorry, you just struck out Na'Vi. Resolution's pushing in the bottom lane quite nicely. His E-Blade is fully completed. Still got the Aegis Immortal, so I'd be very happy to pressure the bottom because Na'Vi's not there.
He just did the, is it worth waveform or morphing any of my allies this game? And it might be. I think Witch Doctor would be a pretty good guy to turn into free.
Here's Exorcism. They burnt the fortification already. Here comes Jirax rolling in once more. Are you going to drop another Sentry Ward for there? As Resolution waits it out. The ensnare is on No Tail, but he's in the back lines very, very safe. They can't reach Fly. They can't reach S4. And Resolution's waiting for the right time. Pops into Dendy. So much damage. And the double silence. It's on to Lil. This will buy enough time for the tier 3 tower to fall. OG, how hard do you want to push this? Maybe not that much harder. Exorcism is running out. Might be a good time to retreat. The Glimpse and Wall has been used. And here comes Jirax. Yeah, it's safety. Kick No Tail away to safety. Go for the shrines.
Really good move there.
Unless Na'Vi wants to chase,
yeah,
which they won't.
They just have to move together. And luckily they've controlled that part of the map long enough that there's no Observer Ward, so no Glimpse back, and they get the tier 3. Guarantees shrines, which guarantees even more map control. So I believe Aegis is probably about gone by now, if I'm not mistaken. So
40 seconds.
Yeah, that's correct.
40 seconds and it's gone.
But no Exorcism, and with Aegis almost being gone, this is the right thing for OG to do. Regain map control. Maybe they take another Roche, then go bot racks. Maybe they split push some tier 2s first. But either way, when they get a chance, definitely take shrines would be their main goal.
Yeah, tier 2 on top, and then that shrine as well would be perfect. But wait for Exorcism. That's another minute.
I think this is one of the best things about Morphling, actually, is he's like anti-team fight in some ways, in that if you're not careful, he's just going to one-shot you. And when that happens, it's like, well, we don't need to win the team fight now because we're 5v4. Like, we're going to win the team fight.
You saw how much damage he did to Dendy. Like, imagine if he actually caught like a weak here. Like, Disruptor just gets deleted. Hello, Paralyzing Cast. Everyone hold hands.
Like, Odie just has a lot of magic resistance just because he's really smart. So if he nukes somebody else, it's going to be even scarier.
Witch Doctor was up to Sentry Ward. That's why his Glimmer Cave didn't protect him. But the silence is up, but the damage is too high from Crystallize. Or maybe not. Paralyzing Cast back in. It goes into the Ancients this time. And up to General. Navi's itching for a fight.
Yeah. I thought they were going to get that one for sure, but everybody in OG sits back. They defend him.
They don't want to fight yet. Like, Resolution's got BTs ready to go, but he wants that BKB coming on the courier.
I mean, look at his farm level now. He's so much farther ahead than anybody on Navi, so...
He's almost 18,000 net worth and 13,000 of Razor.
He's just on the trajectory where he's got BKB now, so basically any team fight, he's going to be fine. Unless he gets roared without seeing it coming. And then afterwards, he just continues to buy items that are going to help him kill. Probably Scotty is pretty much always a mandatory thing against BKB heroes. You saw how good it was last game against OD. Same thing against Razor, just perma-slow him. Followed up with whatever the heck you want. I mean, Rezo can basically do anything he wants now for the rest of the game. That's what it feels like.
It's like Lil's going BKB, trying to break free of this silence curse so he can actually get his ulti off.
He actually needs to. There's too many ways that he can just be threatened. Same with E-Blade combo. If he gets maledicted and ultied, he has a song. There are circumstances he doesn't want to have to be forced down to.
Jirax was in the neighborhood on the top lane for a very long time, but there was no one else for him to combo with. But you knew this was inevitable. Like, OG was just preparing this top lane. They don't have the vision up. That's thanks to Na'Vi having this Observer and Sentry just on the backwards hill to the east of the tier 2.
It's a really cool thing about OG's draft with their two supports is that both of them
No, you're walking into a Sentry Ward. You got caught here before. He puts out his own Observer, at least gets the fish, but S4, the jumping. Crystallize got his BKB off well before that. The Beastmaster won't be so lucky. Getting kicked up. Crystallize now losing that static link because he was on the Storm Ruling. That won't help, but on to No Tail. That'll work. No, you'll have to protect him and take him out of harm's way. So Crystallize will pick up the double kill. Here comes Resolution. Waveforming in, but the BKB protecting Dendy. Jirax looking for another quick kill. There's only the Disruptor, but Jirax so much damage. He'll get the Magnetize off. So Na'Vi will have issues with that, but Resolution just has no more friends to damage with. Oh, they banished him! It was the last point of a second before that TP was going to complete for Resolution. You can E-Blade pop somebody, but Lil just looking at dodge him with Mirror Image. No way to really get the hit, and OG lose 4.
Not the best way to start a fight. Walking uphill, going for the D ward. That's such a dangerous place actually for OG to D ward because it's right between both tier 2 towers. There's a high chance that Na'Vi controls that area. And walking up like that, losing Witch Doctor right at the start of the fight, forced him into this weird situation where No Tail's forced to like gap close and eventually say like, all right, half his BKB's gone, I'm gonna commit to this. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, Razor has stolen damage this whole time and I'm actually vulnerable here and I actually can't live through 3 heroes. One of the negatives of his build, he couldn't buy himself a second and a half or 2 seconds with Fuel.
So let's see it again. Fly comes up. There's the initiation. Soaks up the Roar. And then that... Like, they at least keep the Naga under wraps.
And they kept General a little bit on the Beastmaster, but he was already done.
N0tail just seems so isolated from the rest of his team. The Song of the Siren, Resolution was asleep that entire fight.
Yep. As soon as he pops the BKB, the song comes out.
Yeah.
And here was just like Resolution trying to get a kill before he dies. Maybe he should have morphed. I could definitely say that's fair. Even if you turn into like Beastmaster for a second, throw axes turn out again. But
this timing, watch it.
It was so
0.0. It was actually 0.0.
Then he definitely cheated. That was obvious.
I'm sorry.
That says 0.
It did say 0.
Really close. Good banish there.
But it says 0 when it's between like the actual 0 and 0.1.
I mean, this is another moment here where it feels like OG should not be in this situation. They had this overwhelming advantage, and now they have to work it up a little bit again, and then go for it. Like look at the graph. It's like we're winning. Oh, whoops. Okay, never mind. Let's win it. Oh, whoops. We messed up again. This one was more severe. That was a lot of kills.
You make it sound like, hey, I just walked into a bathtub. Well, I slipped. Maybe I should get the grip back.
I mean, that's what it feels like.
Flipped again.
They are outclassing Na'Vi in most plays, but they're just having these small moments where they make a little bit over-expect themselves to win the fight. Maybe it's some of their itemization things, but...
It just seems like when Resolution isn't the one starting the fight, this doesn't work. Like, Resolution needs to have that quick pop. Like, on bottom lane, he smacks ND down to like 15-20% of his HP. This is the way they wanted to begin. And this worked. But when Fly just walked forward like that, and he's not playing in the back lines, there's no interference when Na'Vi initiate.
They also had Aegis there, though, so it was partially... Na'Vi's inaction was at least somewhat based on that.
Okay, there's Observer and Sentry down. They're looking for an opportunity. Lil, there's your quick silence. G-Rex just wants to go for it. Even silence the Disruptor at the same time.
Ultimate.
And then rolling Boulder away.
His ultimate has a very short range, actually. You need to be standing right next to somebody. Missed it. Was hoping to knock them back, but found everybody was there.
They have to get rid of that Sentry. It'll reveal the fact that Fly's there, but it needed to happen. They actually knew. Like, there's dire Observer wards everywhere around this top part.
At least the tier 2's dead mid now, so it's a little bit easier for them to control there.
Oh no, Hawkeye died.
They still haven't killed Shrines, by the way. And that's actually a huge mistake from OG. Unless that's just a map bug, but like they keep fighting around this one point, and there's 3 teleport points for their opponents, all surrounding that one point that they're fighting around.
They damaged the bottom shrine. It was funny because they backed out of the bottom lane, like after they took the tier 3 tower, they started doing damage to it, and then they all walked off. Fly. Oh, he's almost dead. They Sentry ward him down. Put down the Storm as well. Roshan's so low. At 1.1k. General's already got the double kill. They've booted up 1-2. The buybacks are coming in from Fly, but you've lost N0tail. You've lost S4. Resolution. How strong is your back? Roshan is actually stuck on the wall and getting kicked out. Fly with the dive back. They're waiting for this, but it's all Roshan to Na'Vi. Nothing will stop it. Aegis and Cheese is out. And they are coming to push down the mid. Even an MKB for the Razor to boot.
Toby, they bumped into their bathtub again.
Oh, God.
Oh, not a good way to start a fight. They felt confident going for Roche, but all of a sudden...
Oh, Courier sniped G-Rex. No.
No,
he's too busy cutting the wave.
Yeah, he wants to cut the wave, but there's a full creep wave here. They just... The only thing they still have is Brewmaster ulti. They pop BKBs. There was like 3 crucial losses there. With Doctor dying right away, Brewmaster did not get his ulti off. Death Prophet died like instantly. There's actually like too much physical damage on Na'Vi's side. Like N0tail's build was actually the wrong thing this game, I think. The BKB has not actually benefited. He needs like a Shiva's there or something.
Maybe. Something to survive. G-Rex trying to create space. Silencers and kicks. Here comes your TP. Death Prophet to the front lines. In through the back. It's going to be the Brewmaster split. This is OG's chance to potentially turn this fight around. LeBron, he'll come out of the imprisonment. Jirax is almost his job to kill him off because they've separated out. Someone kill LeBron. Okay, the Storm Ruling and Jirax will finally do it. But Resolution trying to combine together with the S4 Ruling. And the E-Blade Pop won't be enough because you got the health to come back and crystallize his cheese. So Resolution, man up. Who is stronger? He's got more time to hit. He's got no damage. It's negative almost 300. Resolution gets help from Jirax. Oh boy.
He's like, oh yeah, I can turn back into this guy that has a ton of health.
Yeah.
He never used static link. What is he doing? Oh. All right, Rezo is not ready to play Morphling. That is like, that should have been like the first thing he did was like, I'm gonna link you, then turn back. Because if he, maybe he thought he clicked it or something, because he was fighting him the whole time. That was insane. You should not be taking that fight if you're being static linked. He's gonna out damage you until you get your nukes again. And he had like 3 full seconds to go. So the fact that he didn't, he must have thought he linked him or something. That's the only thing that makes sense to me there.
Yeah.
He probably canceled his animation, didn't realize like, oh crap, I haven't stolen any damage yet. That's why I'm not killing him.
Well, we swing the momentum back the way it seems only a minute ago because it was that OG were losing their full mid rack. Steady jumps forward. Resolution, a quick waveform away. Doesn't have his BKB up yet. That's 10 seconds till it is up and running. Death Prophet has his, but Exorcism, it's going to be enough time. They jump in, they kick the E-Blade pop. No! Song of the Siren! 5 heroes are caught! Turn on the storm! It's an absolute nightmare when the Meteor Hammer connects as well. OG, they actually have to sustain. They're living through this. They turn on the Voodoo Restoration, the magic that you do, and then even jump down to the bottom. They want Dendy, Deathward, and Maledict. LeBron will come. Deathward, no he won't. He'll cancel off Fly's attack. And Dendy, a quick blink. He's into the trees, starting his TP out. The last Maledict pop is going to be close, but he's back to base and regenerating quickly. Bottom lane, Resolution. He'll have to actually get out of there. Able to do so. The BKB duration is over. S4 trapped inside the base. Crystallized is just all executing him down. He's got the Earth Ruling left. It's going to take too long before it gets back into it. So Brewmaster will drop. But they claim the melee racks on bottom of all of the lanes.
Man, that Meteor Hammer fight, that's what OG has been waiting for all game with their items. All BKBs, Glimmer Cape, Yules on Earth Spirit, that didn't even matter. It looked terrible, but then they're all just like, oh, we all have solutions. It's 3 BKBs, boom, easy, no problem.
Let's see it again. So it looks like a fantastic start from OG. They see Dendy, he's a great jump in, and then Lil. Everybody looks tired. And they wait.
5-man Meteor Hammer, but 3 BKBs, Yules to disable most of the damage, and Glimmer. No problem at all. OG's been building for that moment all game, and they're losing fights in different ways that they don't expect. I think they just thought like, man, Song into Disruptor ulti, as long as we beat that, we're fine. But they're just taking these fights they think they can win, and Navi's beating them. But not that last one.
It's interesting to see, like, is there any other item you would even go on the Morphling? He's still going to finish up his build with the Butterfly. And the only reason I say is because you got the Monkey King bar on the Razor. You still okay with it? I
think so, because OD does not want to buy an MKB. Razor can buy it, but he still has to sap damage to be a threat. But OD is not, like, you can buy MKB and OD now, but you'd still much rather have a Scythe of Ice or a Shiva's Guard or something. So absolutely worth it. Huge damage amp, tons of attack speed, lots more armor. It's definitely worth it.
Oh, Resolution, being the man he really wants to be, 224, almost 25,000 in the net worth. This game, though, there's not that much between the two teams. Like, we're sitting in 2K. Even the experience is around 4,000. This game is close. Na'Vi has the mid lane advantage. OG has the bottom. I'm actually wondering still who has the better chance here, because, like,
yeah, I'm not sure.
Because when you've got the BTs on Resolution and that bottom lane continues to push in, it won't take much for him to just jump through the bottom lane and bounce into mid and get that second lane of rank. So how does Na'Vi control that? Like, how does Na'Vi actually punish Resolution if he attempts such a thing?
They got Disruptor, they've got Beastmaster, they have some solutions. They've got Song of the Siren, they have a lot of ways to catch him. But that is certainly a way that OG could try to exploit this game, is split pushing. Even Jerax, for example, I just checked that talent. He's got the 200 rolling boulder damage at 15. He can rolling boulder twice within 4 seconds and kill an entire creep wave. It's actually really easy for a lot of OG's heroes to split push right now. So that's definitely a place where OG's got a nice advantage, especially because there's so many uncovered barrels, even though they've been racks themselves.
Lil's very close to his next big item. So Song of the Siren was fantastic for him last time. He's going Aghanim Scepter and he's 80 gold shy of it. His illusions up on top are actually getting him a large amount of that cash. Resolution. Yep, there goes your Lincolns. They tried to... Oh, actually, yeah, they did. They got the glimpse off Resolution. Not BKB to protect. He's waiting it out. Here comes your kick. The E-play pop goes into OD. But he's very happy to fight. Na'Vi, that's a good high ground observer ward. Lets them actually see OG and what they're trying to fight.
Very safe on their BKBs there. Seen a lot more patience out of that lately from pro teams. I'm not sure necessarily what the shift was mentality-wise, but they are saving those things if they don't need to use them. Whereas in the past, people would be like, I don't want to die. That's more important than losing my BKB. Now they save both. Maybe because more people are willing to use buybacks is probably why. BKB is in some ways more important than dying twice, or dying once and buying. So, interesting so far. But good map control for OG. I feel like they have the upper hand here just because it's easier for them to get kills between E-Blade stuff. Morphling is quite probably, I think it's safe to say Morphling is top 5, maybe top 3 late game carries in the entire game. Just because of his variety of what he can accomplish in terms of physical damage, magic nukes. He just killed an entire creep wave with 1 adaptive strike, so he went the +2 adaptive perk. Interesting choice. I haven't seen it that often. +2 multi-shot adaptive. It's either that or 2 waveform charges. And now he just one-shots entire neutrals. While also doing potentially like 400 magic damage. Weighs way more than that. Oh god, it's so much damage. He does like 1,000 magic damage with adaptive strike right now. That's actually so insane.
Nice hero.
Yeah, does 1,000 damage.
We'll see if they can find such a beast. The illusions are scanning out a lot of positioning here of OG. Flight actually just uses paralyzing cast too. But Na'Vi, they throw the wild axes from inside the trees. No, you took too much damage already. It's a double damage rune into Resolution. They want to fight now, OG. There's the jump in. S4 goes into Brewmaster split, looking for the stun. Crystallize very quickly away. Protected by the Glimmer Cape, as the Storm Brewling moving quickly and fast. What's he going to find? He finds Dendy, he finds a lot of things, but they're not going on anything because they're all looking in towards the mid lane. Resolution fighting the backdoor regeneration with that double damage rune, and now they roll back out again. You cancel the TP, but S4 does his own TP out. The Glimpse will stop him. He will not survive. Resolution cannot get over in time. Crystallizes nearby. Resolution, Lincolns for Lincolns. They can wave forward. Wow. LeBron just gets evaporated. But Notel has to BKB, breaks free, goes after Dendy. Lil turns on the Song of the Siren. They want to get that extra regeneration in as well. Crystallize continues to run away from the Exorcism of the Death Prophet.
Well, they cleared the creeps at least. And 1-for-1, not the best for OG. If only the creeps were there, they definitely could have taken the racks with the double damage, but they instead went back to what S4 had caught. It looks so good. S4 bought time. They were able to hit barracks, and there's no creeps there. Say they go back and commit to the fight, but S4 died for it. Not the best circumstances.
They can look towards Roshan. So Song of the Siren is down for 50 seconds. Roshan will respawn in 30 seconds, so they'll have a 15-second window.
But they also have no exorcism, so that's kind of just a disengage is what it feels like here for OG.
It's going to be all on the Morphling, but Morphling, he's buying out for this. Like the buybacks are not available for the Morph right now.
Just one shot on Ancient Camp. That was pretty good. Every 10 seconds, not bad. I mean, he's 6 slotted.
Have you found your new build for pubs, have you, Kevin?
No, I mean, I fiended Morphling a lot right when he got changed. I was ahead of the meta for once, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Sorry. But it's okay.
More credit where it's
he's got great items. He's basically just, what, 49 armor? It's okay. Pretty good amount of armor. Not bad.
He can have a little bit more once the Assault Cuirass gets completed on the Brewmaster.
True.
That's what he's going in for next.
It'll be a while. They just need to find good team fight starts. They tried really hard to start that fight because of the DD. That's why S4 forced it so hard, but unfortunately the Blink comes out. They still try to force it. It still doesn't work. It's a hard position to be in for them. But either way, I still feel like they're farming well. Those 2 items are really scary, though.
Nullifier and Scythe?
Yeah, Scythe on Beastmaster looks amazing. That's a roar into Hex, potentially, if they find somebody.
That's a fun item on Jirax, too. You've actually got yourself a Heaven's Halberd. This can become more important considering how early those BKBs will arrive. So, like, Crystallize is down to a 5-second BKB. And Danny's got a 7-second. They jump in, Resolution roared up. They're going to keep pushing him away. Glimmer Cape protection too, as the BKBs are there. Song of the Siren. Lil jumps in deep. They want to isolate Notel, but now they have to turn off the song because they isolate themselves. The Storm is down, but the damage from Resolution is so big. Crystallize can't survive this. Resolution, he just stands all ground, killing off almost all of Na'Vi. He can't get the triple kill because Fly took out Dendy. but they're going in deep. No buybacks available, and this is going to be serious damage to the base of Na'Vi. Unless Durex gets himself killed, he enticed General enough to stick around, and there it is. GG is called.
Man.
As OG, it's been going back and forth, the tussle, but finally Resolution is able to stand his ground in the... Don't get the advantage.
That was an uphill battle for OG, and it really shouldn't have been. But they finally pull it out in the end. It works out. They get a good...